What's up, everybody? This is We Dem Dogs podcast, and today we are going to be talking about some stuff that I think we need to get up out there. I know a lot of other people been talking about it, but we want to talk about it ourselves. And today we actually have someone new on the show. Is Dante on Twitter? Is Rayshon, but it's Dante. What's up, Dante?
Ray, what's going on with you, my bro?
Nothing much, man. I'm excited. I'm glad we got something brewing here, and man, I'm really excited. So, today, which I didn't bring it up, I did not bring it up yet, but I'll bring it up. Um, we're gonna talk about this whole thing. I'm gonna look at it right quick. I'm gonna look at it right quick. I'm gonna bring it up. Um, cause it's about Kirk Herbstreit. Let's see, Kirk Herbstreit. All right. So we're gonna switch on to the live scene, and Kirk Herbstreit. Cause wait, I saw this on I actually saw this. Do you watch the Film Guy Network?
Yeah, with Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I was listening to on Dog Nation too. So Kirk Herbstreit, he calls out Elle Duncan. You know who Elle Duncan is, right?
Yeah, the Georgia girl from Sports Center.
Yes,
Yeah.
the anchor. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he said this is what he said. You watch Sports Center and Elle Duncan is sitting there cheering for Georgia. Herbstreit continue. She openly cheering. I'm not a fan of that personality. I think it hurts your credibility when the team is playing other team. Fans are looking at you like, and then they show a dismissive hand gesture. But there's actually like a video. There was a video too, but I'm a click and see what she said. Oh, she actually clapped back. Let's see what she said. She said, "Didn't have this on my bingo card for today, but my fandom doesn't impact in any way, wet or how we talk about teams on air. Ever, I just bark. Also whisper. I'm not the only one, so I get singled out. That's true. That's true. So there's a video. Have you seen the video?
I have not seen the video.
So I'm gonna just play the video. I wish I can. I think I can share with you on Discord, but oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna see can I share it on screen share right quick. That's crazy. Uh, let's see. Um, okay. Hopefully it don't mess up the recording in on this. I don't think so. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I see a Chad Withrow talking right now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play it right quick.
As an allegiance to one league, hard sports
I'm
teams
trying to find it.
out there, Boston movies and TV shows.
No, that ain't it. That's him crying on it. Where is it? I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Is it on here?
Broadcasters, anything goes, literally anything. I'm a little bit more okay with fandom when he has an allegiance to our people specific to a television broadcast.
No, that ain't it, man. Um, they must have took it down. Somebody had got their actual recording, and I was like, this is crazy.
They took it down that quick.
I think so. What? There's no way they actually took this down. Where is it? He was like, no, that ain't it. Ah, he said something. He actually said like, if I'm mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think he said like a cuss word in it too. Like the way he said it was like crazy.
Oh, now you're gonna have to find the video now.
I know, right? Man, I'm going on YouTube. I'm going on YouTube. I gotta find it. I think it was on Film Guy Network. Let's see. Because I saw that on Film Guy Network. Can you still see the YouTube?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Oh, I need to subscribe to him off this channel. Okay. Videos. I think is it on here? Let's see.
Players use, and if you never played baseball, never been a hitter, you don't really understand what I'm saying. Get does his feet in the entire. If you're a Georgia fan that just found us and this coordinator, I believe this year going to be the prettiest quarterback to play it. Got a quote from the notes in this study to the audience because you just unable to make
Go boy.
last year. I pretend to see. He's saying, guys, hey, like Kyler Murray also like these.
No, I don't think it's
on that instep.
That's about the Gunner Stockton thing. You know what? I was just listening to it, so I know it's on here. Yeah, it's on here. Let's see.
Oh, he was listening to it on the podcast part.
Yeah. Can you hear that?
I mean, if you have one of those days, kind of like Georgia did last year, a couple.
Oh, there we go. I can hear it now.
I mean,
okay.
Those two can certainly give you the business. 14 personnel.
Let's see.
In high
A
school.
little bit. I can hear it a little bit.
By all of this.
All right, I'm gonna turn it up some more.
Oh, Braden Folk. Maybe even a fifth. Like look like a little Ellis Robinson. Good little get off right there. Jay Will going to be in attendance this year for SEC Media Days. Kirby
jacket next time he talks to the media.
You know who they give us a lot of?
No, it ain't right there.
Team rallies around.
From my computer tonight.
Speaking specifically about Shadarius Tootle, that is set to commit this week. We're just going to put it right there.
I just don't have the time right now to go find it.
JJ probably took some play. You know what I see? The overall prospect, that's what I think about this. Now, would that have been the case last year? No.
There's a give and take.
He was talking.
On SI.com.
Wait, it got to be towards the end.
Banged up last year. I know there were some instances that happened last year. Stockton. God can tackle it. We know him.
For most people trying to block him. Telling me about how Anthony Hill is one Georgia Tech and Georgia, one of which
kind of a shaky sophomore year. You banged up last year. I know there was a person to have a big year
break type of year, but we need to stop
over the years who had bias and part of them having their bias
or a higher value and more importance than the person.
The line is and what Elle Duncan acting with the live action that is.
Oh, there it is. I heard him say
yeah,
you give this
that is it.
That to me is
I was trying to find it at the beginning.
I want to be there.
Soothing voice. What are the odds he takes a wide receiver there? His opportunity and time to speak.
I mean,
Dylan Bell's like the only.
Elle Duncan, obviously a Georgia graduate. Quote, might be different if you're in the studio, but if you're calling games, let's say you're an Alabama fan and I'm calling Ohio State Alabama game, how the hell can you take what I say seriously if I'm saying we almost.
Let me see, can I turn it up some more? Let me go to Discord, make sure it's up. It should. See, can you turn it up on your end too?
Sure.
Alright. I put the input. Alright, that should. Are you able to turn it up?
Yeah, I turned it up a bit. Let's see.
I would never do that. I don't think you can.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, cool.
Talking about guys that have earned their stripes, Ja'Cory Thomas, one of those guys.
Ja'Cory Thomas would certainly make sense. You know what didn't make sense?
What didn't make sense?
These Kirk Herbstreit comments. Did y'all hear these?
Yeah, this was interesting.
Yes. This was very, very interesting to me. This was a shot at Elle Duncan, obviously a Georgia graduate. Quote, might be different if you're in the studio, but if you're calling games, let's say you're an Alabama fan and I'm calling Ohio State Alabama game, how the hell can you take what I say seriously if I'm saying we almost caught? I would never do that. I don't think you can cheer when you do games on a national level. You watch SportsCenter and Elle Duncan is sitting there cheering for Georgia, openly cheering. I'm not a fan of that personally. I think it hurts your credibility. Look, I love Kirk Herbstreit. I think he is gold when it comes to sports media. I think he's as high. I hold him as high of esteem as anybody. What's up?
I'll go ahead and say he's the greatest college football commentator of all time.
Insanely good at what he does. He's off the mark right here. I think he's totally missed the bar here. I do not agree with this at all. In fact, no offense to Elle Duncan, I do not care what the Sunday morning Sports Center highlight reel person has to say while giving me the highlight reels. I don't care. In fact, I don't think it's that much of a detriment to any type of coverage or analysis that comes out of her mouth or the mouth of Sports Center when they're giving me the highlights. I think it's far more detrimental to our audience bases, far more detrimental to our sport, that I can sit there, for example, listen to Joel Klatt talk about sports and talk about college football and know exactly who his employer is. I think that's far more detrimental to the sport. The fact that I listen to Joel Klatt talk and I'm like, Jesus, dude, why don't you just wear the Big Ten logo while you give this opinion? That to me is far more detrimental than a Georgia grad reading some
Facts. Right? Facts.
Straight facts.
Like, bro, like, what are we doing here, man? Like, that is so crazy. Let me turn my stop. Okay, I'm stop streaming. All right. Yeah, that just. So my take on that is like Kirk Herbstreit. Like, out of all the people he could have like set as an example, he picked her. Like, we know that she do like these shows or whatever, but it's just for entertainment purpose, and she doing highlights. It ain't like she's at the same level he is at, or she's,
Right.
you know, speaking about just a broad thing of like college football. Like, she's entertainment, just like Stephen A. Smith is entertainment. So like, for him to target her would just like that was messed up on his part.
Yeah, I think I agree with Brooks. Kirk, he's got a line on this one, man.
He is. Like, what, man?
Like it'll be way different if she was like calling the games. You know, like if she was like, I guess. Does David Pollock still call games? He doesn't call games. He just sits on the. Well, he was on the game day. But it'd
Yeah,
be different if she was like in the booth calling the game and was like cheering Georgia on. Like I'd understand that. But
exactly.
she's just going through the highlights, you know, just being a fan.
Exactly. Exactly. And even I mean, even David Pollard, like he we know where he stand. And like there's time when David Pollard say stuff and he tick us Georgia fans off because he's trying not to be
Oh
so
yeah,
biased, you know?
yeah. He's done take me off quite a few times.
Exactly. But this is Elle Duncan we are talking about. And on everybody, Kirk Herbstreit, go target Elle Duncan. Like, bro, that is just a straight wuss move. And like someone showed on Twitter him crying after the Ohio State game. That's biased much, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he has a son that plays for Ohio State. But at the same time, it's like, bro, come on. Like, we know where your allegiance is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Bro, when I saw that, I was like, bro, I can't believe this. Like Kurt Herbstreit and Elle Duncan beefing right now. Like that sounds so funny. That is so funny. He made a clown out of himself with that one, and honestly, that just really just gave her even more exposure at the end of the day by him trying to
It
do that.
did.
Now more people going to be watching Elle Duncan. Hey, Elle Duncan, that's my daughter's favorite. Like my daughter love Elle Duncan.
Yeah, I got nothing against. Like, I love people that show their enthusiasm for Georgia football because I'm the same way.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? Like, I'm the same way. I love my dogs. Win, lose, draw, it don't matter.
Bro, and I think you know what? I think the reason why Kurt said that too is because she's sometimes she's on the Paul Feinbaum show, but still she's in a different category. She's not the same category as him, you know. So it's just like that. He's taking the old fashioned approach too. Like, bro, this is 2025. We ain't. This is different. Stuff changes. Just like college
Right.
football is changing, everything is changing. So, man, I don't know. But anyway, let's get into our top 5 UGA players that we think is going to have a good year this year. And I guess I'll start off. So
You want to do one and then I do one and we just go back to back with it?
yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Okay.
So for number 5, let me make sure I got my list up right quick because I don't want to be. I mean, it really ain't in no order, but I guess it's just the
Yeah,
order how I talk when I talk.
mine not even in order either. I'm gonna just go from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, the same. So I got KJ Bowden. I think KJ.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think KJ gonna have a crazy year this year. Um, he's just in a spot where Malachi Stark's going, and KJ had a good year last year, but I think he's going to be even greater this year. The fact that now he's been up under the system for a year. I mean, coming in as a freshman, dude was a straight dog. So
straight go.
I think he's going to have an awesome year this year. I'm excited to watch him play.
Yeah, KJ didn't make my list, but damn, that was a good pick.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, man, he's gonna have a lot more opportunity to play back there. He doesn't have to fight off Malachi and Dan Jackson and Ja'Cory Thomas, who was seeing some snaps early in the year, but not too much later on.
Exactly.
You know, we expect big things out of that 5-star back there. I know he's gonna live up to expectations, but that
Man,
was a good pick.
kid is a beast.
And so my number, I guess, this was the first player that came to my mind was Nate Frazier.
Ooh.
When we've been at our best, we've always had a running back we can go to
Facts.
that can break one when we need one, or that can wear the defense out. We've always had that guy, especially while Kirby's been here. We've at least had two with Chubb, Michelle, Swift, Holyfield, Cook, White, Edwards, McIntyre. I think Nate Frazier is going to have a really big year, but what I think is going to help him out the most is Gunnar Stockton's legs. That
Oh yeah.
extra defender that's always cracks down because we had Carson Beck right there. He's not
Exactly.
going to be able to just crash down anymore. He's going to have to stay because of Gunnar Stockton's legs. So I think Nate Frazier is going to have a really, really, really big year, man.
Man, Nate Frazier, like we already saw what he can do last year just by the limited touches. So you're right, like man, he's gonna be like the man. Like he's gonna be the man. I'm excited because he's like
Yeah,
he give you that swift combination and
yeah.
that
See,
like ugh.
that's why he's like a Swift Sony Michelle type.
Yeah,
You
dude
know?
is just he's so good with on his feet, man. And
Yeah,
and he can catch the ball in the backfield too.
exactly. He's like that Swift Sony Michelle, man. Like they don't look as powerful as they are, but them boys are super powerful.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. So yeah, I that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I actually got him as my number 2. So we thinking alike on that one. I would say number 4, Kobe Young.
Kobe Young.
Kobe Young. It's his time to shine. Like this guy has a lot to prove. Not just play wise, but just the fact that he can be a player that stay out of trouble. And we already know that he's a guy, he's a 50-50 ball guy. He gonna complement very well with like Noah Thomas and Zachariah Branch and the other guys. Like man, I believe if he had to play last year, we would have been in a better position as far as like throwing the ball down the field. I feel like he's more sure-handed than most of the guys that was playing last year. Just that unfortunate things happen, and I hate that, man. I'm glad like he's able to come back because he deserved it.
Yeah, man. He's a big part of our offense, man. Every since one of those guys, ever since Kirby's been here, he loves those tall, big receivers. You go back,
Exactly.
Javon Wims and
Oh,
Holloman
yeah. Lawrence
and
Cager. Was Lawrence Cager hit there?
Asia, yeah, A.D. Mitchell. Kirby loves those big guys on the outside.
Yeah.
Always, always, always.
And now he got
Boy,
2 or 3.
yeah, yeah. So my second pick, I went receiver also, but I went with the $1 million guy we just got out of the transfer portal, Zachariah Branch.
Oh, Branch. Yeah, that was actually my
We need
third one.
this guy to have a big year. Mostly, we're paying him a lot, and two, he's got that 5-star Talon Taylor right behind him.
Yeah.
And if he's not producing, people are gonna want to see that 5-star on the field. And like I said, we paid a lot of money to get this guy. Not only to get him, get his brother too. Sort of a package deal. But
Yep.
he's got to produce, man. He's got to be that 5-star he was his freshman year. I don't know who the guy was last year, but we got to see some explosive plays. People give Bobo crap for calling all those screens, but I'll tell you one thing: when those screenplays hit, they hit.
Turn them
They fucking
screens.
hit.
Hey, we're gonna need wait what we call them, screen pass Bobo. We're gonna need that this year.
Yeah. Hey, they hit. When they hit, they hit.
They hit for real.
And one thing about Zachariah Branch is he's good in space. He can always make that first guy miss.
Exactly.
And mostly screens, punt return, kick returns. It's usually 9 times out of 10 is making that one guy miss, and you're gonna get a big yardage play.
Man, it's just like, and the thing is, we name, because I have Frazier as my next one, and we was saying Branch. Like, when you think about it, like Frazier, okay, so Branch is like literally like Nate Frazier at wide receiver.
Yes,
When you look at it for real, they built the same.
very very explosive.
Yeah, like they're very twitchy. They're like quick on their feet. Like that's gonna just, oh my gosh, I can't. Dude, if we don't have a good year with the passing game, then something wrong.
Yeah, our passing game is gonna be. It's not gonna be like Ohio State where we're throwing the ball 50
No,
times a game, but it is going to be explosive. Lots of one-on-ones on the outside for those big receivers. You, yeah, we didn't even mention the tight ends yet.
I know.
We 8 deep at tight end. You know what I mean?
Man, we're so deep. I was listening to like the Film Guy Network, and they were saying if they get Caden Prothro like next year, they're gonna be 7 fresh heads at tight end. Like, God.
And the crazy part is like you can make a case for just like all of them to be on the field.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy part.
That's insane. That's insane because they are all athletic. They can all play like at a wide receiver position too. And man, it just, I just want to back up a little bit and about the Branch, Branch being our wide receiver. So I thought about it. Remember when Florida had those short wide receivers, they were just catching stuff with Percy Harvin and stuff?
Oh yeah,
It's given that. It's given that much. So like the smaller guys that real quick, cause we forgot we got Dylan Bell still, and we got Sokovie White.
Jacoby White. Yeah,
Like the quick short guys, but then you got the tall. Like we literally got a great mixture at wide receiver, along with the tight ends. Like,
exactly. If we need to play big, we can play big. If we need to go small, we can go small. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's why I'm so interested to see like how they're gonna mix it up this season.
exactly, exactly. And you know what? Like with all the ball catchers, I'm guessing your last one is Gunnar Stockton.
Is I actually got hold on, do we? I got 3 more.
Oh, for real? Okay, my last one was Gunnar Stockton.
And now I got 3 more. I got 2 easy ones and then one nobody expects. So my 2 easy ones I got is just CJ Allen and
Oh yeah.
Dalen Everett. Once
Oh yeah.
again, Kirby, that defense, we always have a lockdown corner and always have a linebacker that can go sideline to sideline.
Facts.
We always so those two, CJ Allen, Dalen Everett, gonna be very important.
Man.
So my last person is Drew Bobo.
Oh, Drew Bobo. Man, that's a
Drew
sleeper.
Bobo.
That's a sleeper.
Yeah, not a lot of people. Like another thing, we've always had a good center since Kirby's been here. Always good athletic center. Drew Bobo, he's not gonna wow you. He's not like this physically imposing, 5-star offensive lineman. But what I do know about Drew Bobo is he's technically sound and he's always in the right position.
Yeah, Drew Bobo, man, he shocked me. He shocked me
Yeah,
how well
me
he
too.
played. Like I was like, what?
Me too. I'm like, man, Kirby's just putting this dude in, because full speed time. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, no, Drew Bobo can play.
he
He
can
can
play.
fucking play.
The dude can play.
He can play.
He's that homegrown backyard kid at center.
Yeah, he's like Dan Jackson, but just without all the physical tools.
Yeah,
Like Dan Jackson's this elite athlete. Like Drew Bobo's not an elite athlete, but he's fucking technically sound.
yeah, he really
And
is.
he's gonna be very, very important to our offensive line. I mean, we got our shit pushed in last year, even by the shitty teams we played. Like compared to
Yeah.
Georgia State, like our O line wasn't very good.
No, and one thing I heard about the O line from I think the Film Guy Network, they were talking about that right side of the line should be the strongest part of our offense. I think is that with Michael Morris and Freeland. I think somebody or Ernest
On the,
Green. Who's on the
on the
right?
right side is usually, I swear it was usually Tate and Xavier Truss
Okay,
was on the right.
who gonna be replacing that though? Cause they said whoever replacing that's the stronger side. Is it Daniel Calhoun or was
Yeah, I
it?
think Calhoun's gonna be the guard, and I don't know if Freeland's gonna play right tackle or if Green's gonna play right tackle.
It's one of them. Yeah,
In my eyes, you probably got to go with Green at right tackle, just because Freeland's a little longer.
yeah, he's gonna be on that left side still.
Yeah, he's a little longer. Green's not that. He's not that long of an athlete.
That's one thing. Like I wanted us to get this year. I was hoping that we would have got a 5-star lineman, but of course Miami had to come in with a bag.
Man, recruiting, bro, like it can, like especially now, like it is such a pain.
I,
Like
it is.
you you win some and you lose some. You know what I mean? Like, but now you lose them because it's like money related.
It's
You
yeah.
know,
And
like
see,
back in 2017, 2018, Kirby, he's getting anybody he wants.
yeah.
You know.
Fast. Now it's the playing field is even, and we're gonna touch bases on that on the next show because I know we can, bro. I can talk all day about that because
Yeah.
that itself is a whole monster itself, man. So, I know you had point out Dalen Everett. So everybody who follows me on Twitter, they know that I had beef about Dalen Everett. I didn't like his play style at all for like not last year. I really like it last year, but the year before that, like man, this kid horrible. I'll admit my wrong. I was dragging his name all over the site because I saw him get burnt and stuff like. And folks were like, "No, he's gonna be good." I'm like, "Man, that kid ain't gonna be good." Like, "No, man, like he's not gonna be good." Not even knowing that he was a 5-star. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And this year he showed out, and I'm like, man, I'm the biggest Dalen Everett fan now.
Yeah, Dalen Everett, man. Dalen Everett, I mean, like, he's technically sound. Like,
Yeah.
my thing, like, another thing with these Kirby defenses, like I said, we always have a lockdown corner, DeAndre Baker. And
Yep.
then usually you have that next guy that you're grooming is usually the second guy on the opposite side of your first guy, Like we had DeAndre Baker, and who they picked on the other side, the 5-star, Tyson Campbell,
Oh yeah.
and then hell, even like you look back in Keely Ringo and Lassiter, a
Bro.
lot of teams used to pick on Lassiter, and then that next year, who they picked on? They picked on Everett.
Yep.
You know, like that's just how this year they're gonna pick on Harris, Robinson, and DeMelo Jones. You know, they always pick on that other side, and it's like, damn, this dude is so garbage. Like what? Because I used to do the same thing. I used to do
Right.
the same shit.
Right. Right. And they end up being good. Like, what?
Yeah, I used to do the same shit, man. Like, damn, this motherfucker trash. And then you get
You
put
know,
on that other side, and it's like, damn, this motherfucker's a lockdown corner.
it's the development. That shows you the
It is.
development, man. And see, like, I'm gonna throw in a Gene. I seen this kid at G Day and I was like, oh, this kid gonna be a beast. Dominic Kelly. The kid is gonna be good. I'm telling you, Dominic Kelly, he got an interception in the G Day game. He was number 24. You remember him?
Yeah, man, I'm so mad I couldn't get to go to G Day, and then we couldn't even watch it.
Oh
They
yeah. I
had it
went
on
to
TV.
it.
I'm like, damn, I was so mad.
I had went to it, man, and that Dominic Kelly kid is gonna be good. I'm talking about. I kept saying, I'm like, who is this 24? And it was like, that's Dominic Kelly. I'm like, yo, that kid's good. He got a good size on him too. Like, he's gonna be good. He's a
Yeah.
DB. He's a freshman, and he ran track and stuff. So now we're gonna get into cause we running out of time. Man, I didn't even know we had 32-minute mark. Who would be what is one player that transferred from Georgia that you think is gonna have a good year?
I got two players.
All
One,
right.
I don't know if this guy is quite healthy yet, but Branson Robinson.
Oh yeah,
I was mad. I was mad we lost Branson Robinson, man. I love me some Branson Robinson.
I know, right? I thought, see, I was gonna pick him, but I picked someone else.
And then my other player I picked is I don't know the linebacker situation at Michigan, but Troy Bowles.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah, Troy Bowles is a stud, man.
Oh,
Like
what he transferred to?
to Michigan.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he gonna be right. He gonna get playing time like right off the bat. I
Hey,
feel.
yeah, that's well, like him. Who's that? Terrell Foster on our team, the walk-on linebacker.
Yeah.
Like that dude is fucking good, but there's no way he's gonna pass up any of the linebackers we have in front of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Oh
Like, but
man,
he is so fucking good.
I forgot about
Like, if
them
he,
boys. Wait, did you just go out? I think you're.
no, I'm saying,
Oh, okay. I know it had went out a bit, but nah, you're right. Them two. Um, yeah, that linebacker, he gonna be good. And you said
yeah,
Branson Robinson, that running
Brinson
back
has.
they had at Georgia State had over 1,000 yards last year, I think.
Is he gone? Do you know if he's gone or not?
Yeah, yeah, he's going. He's going. So that's a good pick, man. Cause I said Branson, I like Branson gonna show out over there at Georgia State,
Yeah, man.
hands down. If he stay healthy, he gonna show out.
Yeah, he. It's like with him and Zeus, man. I remember when Zeus tore his ACL in special teams, and what that his freshman year, like
Yeah,
2018. Like, oh, I was so devastated, man. Like, cause I knew what he could be. I mean, he
exactly.
still turned out to be a good player, but like, man, I thought for sure this was gonna be on that like Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb level.
Man, I know, right? That's what I was thinking, but unfortunately, like stuff happens, and it's the next man up, and we already knew Nate Frazier was a dog, so
Yeah,
it just happened. And I would say my pick is actually the guy that is in the same conference as uh Robinson, and that would be no one would probably figure this one out, but my would be Rara Thomas.
Rara Thomas
Yeah. If
transferred to Troy, right? Yeah,
yeah,
Troy.
the school
Yeah.
I went to Troy University, so I had to pick him, man. It was just like
Hey, I feel you.
if he could stay out of trouble, cause at Troy it's easy to get in trouble. It's a small campus. It's nice though. The campus is nice, but
Where's it? Is it in Mobile?
nah, it's in Troy, Alabama. It's like
It's in
right.
Troy.
right on the outside of Atlanta, almost, kind of.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and it's like an hour from Auburn and like an hour from Dothan, Alabama, and about 2 hours away from Panama City. It's the country, dude, like straight country, but nothing but cow fields, so ain't no use for him to be out there doing some craziness or speeding.
Right.
But if he stay out of trouble, he gonna have a good year. And the reason why I said that because Troy receiver that they had there before was Devontae Ross. He had over 1,000. He had 76 receiving reception, 1,043 yards, and 11 touchdowns. He transferred to Penn State. I actually went to a Troy game last year, and I'm like, man, this
Mhm.
kid is good. Thing is, like, Devontae Ross is way smaller than Rara Thomas. So there's no way Rara Thomas not. Ain't no. I just can't see him not having a good season at Troy unless he get in trouble.
Yeah, he definitely gonna dominate the competition in that conference.
Yeah, it's Sun Belt, man. Georgia,
Yeah.
Georgia State, Georgia Southern, Louisiana, Monroe, I think. Uh,
Oh yeah.
I mean, Troy usually a good school when it come down to playing football in that conference. So I think he's gonna do well over there.
Hell yeah, that's a good pick.
Oh yeah,
Good old Rara. Damn, I miss Rara.
man. I hate that he's going.
Yeah,
Gotta leave them females alone, man.
yeah. Our wide receiving core last year let me down so much, man.
I know the trouble, the dropping the ball, man. It was a full like we were supposed to have the best, one of the best receiving core in the SEC. We thought, and it all just went like they just pissed their pants, like
Yeah, no.
bad.
In the back, like, do I love Arian Smith? Like, he's so good if he can be like your third or fourth best receiver.
Yeah,
Bro, our problem was Arian Smith had to be our best receiver. It's like, damn, if you can just get Arian Smith on those mismatches and just let that boy
exactly.
track speed take over.
I don't. That's what I think. I think a lot of like you said, mismatches. Not enough was created, or sometime when it was there, it was just like he dropped the ball because it was so much pressure on him. I feel.
So much pressure on him, man. He had to deliver.
Yeah.
He had to.
So I hope he do well in NFL. But man, we're gonna wrap this up because we at the 38-minute mark. We almost hit a 40-minute video. This is gonna be our longest video probably on YouTube for now. But oh, we got the last thing. So we got like we're gonna do this for like 2 minutes if we can. Um, what was your tweet of the day? Like anything that is like you got like anyone.
Damn.
Do you find anything like that stood out on your Twitter that you liked?
No, I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't even scroll Twitter that much, but just messaging you back today. Because I was in my books doing homework.
Oh yeah, no, you good, man. That actually like helps me out. That make it go a little faster. I'll give you one. So I give you the SEC just mean more. We're gonna shout him out. Do you follow that page? The memes more page?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the dude funny. So he said, I love this. He tweeted, he said, Alabama fans. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share my screen so you can see this. Share my screen.
Yeah.
Uh all right. You got it?
Uh, okay, yeah, there it is. I'm on there.
All right, so I love this. He said, Alabama fans, nah, DeBoer is great. Is a great recruiter. It's not Saban. DeBoer recruiting before Nick Saban recruits for him. This show 95, 30, 71, 103. We all know that Nick Saban is helping this man recruit. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Like, there's no way. We're going to talk about that on the next show, but man, like, yeah. Nick Saban is not going to let what he built go crashing down. Like,
Yeah.
so then Mine, the one I picked, this guy named 2P. I don't follow him, uh, but
Yeah, I
I
follow
saw
that
that.
dude. Yeah, he's
Yeah, he posted. He said twice the leading old bookmark found this pretty hilarious clip of Gunnar Stockton. It's Gunnar Stockton. He's running right. It's just wham.
Hey, I bet that kid said, "Okay, I don't like football anymore." He's like, "Fuck this."
Yo, Gunner gonna have to know though. You can't do that much in the SEC like that. He found out the
Yeah.
hard way. He found out against Texas.
Hey, Texas, man, they got some boys over there.
Yeah, hey, Gunner, he's tough though. He let us know he's tough, but not many of those plays gonna happen much often. All right, well, that would conclude our show. Um, Everybody, if you like what we're doing, feel free to hit that subscription button. Also, make sure you like the video so this video can go out into the algorithm to people just like you, and it'll help this podcast grow. But with that being said, we hope y'all have a great day. Other than that, go Dogs.